what are the current trends in the early stage investments in the UK, and if there are any specific industries or technologies that investors should be particularly excited about right now, and when it comes to the UK landscape of investments. John, maybe you also can give a few comments on that.
Sure. So I guess a couple of different lenses you can look at that. One is in terms of the approach from an investor perspective and kind of the mindset there. And the second is what you were kind of also alluding to, which is the actual kind of sectors or areas that are of particular interest. I think for the first one, and I think this kind of permeates across the board, is I think in particularly now, a lot can be done with very little. So I think, and also after kind of some adjustments that were made post the COVID landscape, I think the current investment landscape requires, and rightly so, I think entrepreneurs, particularly on the early stage, to show a lot of traction, show a lot of progress before going out to raising investment. I think the standards at the earlier stage are higher, and I think that's probably right given how much tooling there is available today. And I think that then obviously comes across in all the different sectors that are of particular interest, and also affects how people look at different sectors. So on the SaaS side of things, I think the interest is across the board. I think largely the traditional philosophy of investing in verticalized solutions holds true. With a lot of the kind of recent advances in AI, there were a lot of generalized products that came to the market. I think now we're looking at, okay, how do you go very deep? How do you solve both, wedge problems that you can get into particularly kind of challenging sectors such as medical, legal, etc., and then continue to build value by going down the problem chain, the value chain for customers. So I think that verticalized approach is very strong. It's something that investors continue to look for. On the consumer side, strong growth, strong traction across all sectors are relevant. I think there's less on social, more on, again, solving particular pain points for individuals, either when you're looking at I think there's been a growing trend on kind of luxury products, particularly with the economic performance of late. TBC how that holds up moving forward. And then, of course, you have the deep tech side of things, which continues to generate interest, whether that's on energy or on the manufacturing side, particularly when we're looking at Europe's future in the next few years.